Wing Shell and Pier, man, I want to see some Simba work. That's a little bit of bias, but you know what? I know he's been grinding in the offseason, and he's hot right now.
And we're going to see just how hot he actually is. Where does he line up on the Spitfire scale of sauces? How hot is he?
Looking for it, Wing Shell and Pier. They're on that classic. Val and Bodvar. I know they've got a lot of fans in chat cheering him on.
So far, not a bad start for either team members. No one's really taken a strong lead, but it does look like the red team might be forcing their way to gaining stage control here. Blue team forcing them out once again. Pier going for a very hard read there.
And Santy had just the perfect punish onto a grab to cancel side light. The recovery would be guaranteed because just too much recovery time.
Oh, and you can see Simba there.
Whoa!
Around that D-light, no Sayer. Okay.
Wing Shell catching. I mean, that neutral signature, from Val. Wing Shell's Val so far off stage. His teammate, Pier, getting knocked out. It's 3 stocks all around. Pier the only one to lose, but it's red across the board.
Who is going to go out first here? Now, of course, we have seen Pier
Simba, no!
Simba, I guess just, you know, he had somewhere to be. Sometimes you clock in a little late. You guys say, oh, man, I'm going to miss my train, and you just got to go. But he's already back. You know, did the dash on him real quick, but he's back for second stock. But on the other end, though, I mean, just take a look. I mean, Wing Shell still with 3 stocks. And the juggles, like the amount of, you know, neutral airs and sayers and recoveries that we're hearing here, they're trying to get that KO off the top.
Ooh, clashing recoveries. So many stuffed recoveries coming out. It's the Vals that are left with 3 stocks each. Santy can't say that for long, though, getting sent down to his second stock. Simba deep in the red, the one next in the danger zone.
Okay, you see Wing Shell trying to find this hit here. On Simba, can't find it. Burns the dodge early to get a second one for the recovery. Ooh, but ends up landing
the save?
What?
Oh my gosh, absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, Pier just waiting it out, waiting for the teammate to come in with the assist, and there we go, the perfect handoff, but kind of ends up muddled and lost in translation there as they get a little bit too close on top of each other, and they kind of end up dropping it.
Ooh, Simba trying to go for that quick rotation onto Pier, but Pier turning it around that sword side air, and yep, there it is. The rotation into the 2v1 sent him too far. Simba down onto his final stock.
Okay, I like that X pivot with the down air. Gonna go the D-light into the dash jump down air as well. Find a side sig on Pier for your troubles as well, just for a little added bonus. Now we have ourselves a really close match here. We have
great punish.
One member from the red team in the dark red, same thing for the blue on their second stock, but who's going to be able to go to the first team with final stock on both legends?
Ooh, blue team maintaining stage control.
Nice.
Uh-oh, chasing Simba so far into the sky. They want to take him out because then they will have the 2v1.
And it's so interesting to watch because in comparison to some of the other games where we see a lot of the KOs happen toward the sides, in this game it seems a lot of just the gameplay in general has been in the skies. There we go, another recovery to KO off the top. It's been a lot about, man, can I find the juggle? Just look at that double neutral air coming out from Santy there on a Pier to say, hey, I know where you're going to fall from.
Uh-oh, scooped up into the sky and synchronized knockout. Simba is out of here. It is all left to Santy for game 1. If he wants to clutch this out for the red team, he's got to cut through Pier and Wing Shell. Pier a little worse for wear into the orange.
And you can see Pier hanging back a little bit. Santy able to get a quick gravity cancel side light. And honestly, still hasn't been touched. Honestly, this 2v1 thus far. There we go. That's the damage we're looking for.
Start it up. Yes, the combos.
Later.
Beautiful. That are the highlights. I absolutely love seeing what have they practiced. What is the 2v1 combo that they have on deck to just close out games?
I've been thinking about that a lot recently, man. I'm thinking at these lands, we got to start having just like combo contests. You know, 2v, you know, team combo contests and just see who comes up with the most creative.
Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, hit him again. Hit him again. The bear.
The bear from the top of the screen, too. You know you ain't coming back. Doesn't matter if you're Jalo or Barraza. You're just not coming back down.
All right, so now back into game 2. It's Mammoth Fortress. Are we surprised?
Not at all.
Everybody loves Mammoth Fortress.
I like what we're seeing here already. I like the interrupt from Santy as well there with the neutral light from the gauntlet. It's one of the fastest moves in the game. But with that said, looks like the blue team is still doing a pretty good job of keeping the red team at bay here.
Oh, Santy, big gauntlets read onto Pier. That is a ton of damage, and the hot swap over to the sword. He just keeps going, clearing the field. Santy's Val looking absolutely destructive.
I love the patience from the red team as well. You can see they force the blue team off. Ooh, ha, ha, ha.
Yo, take him off the top, send Pier down low. You've got the weapon toss, the spike. Early 2-stock lead.
Now that is what I like to see. That is what I like to see, those heavily aggressive plays. I mean, that D-Light recovery was pretty much already at the, the damage? The damage?
Simba and Santy, they've just mind melded right now. They're just so perfectly in tune. They've got the return fire back and forth.
It's absolutely phenomenal to watch, man. It's like kid and play. Like, you know, they got it down pat.
Uh-oh, but a little hiccup in the rhythm. Simba getting knocked out. Santy left alone momentarily.
Okay. Off stage, Sanchez can go ahead and drift back onto the stage. Wing Shell trying to find the neutral light with the sword. I can find it. Nair not enough to KO as well.
Wow, he just ground pounded both of them. Santy did ground pound, chase dodge over, ground pound the other, spike out Wing Shell, and just like that, man, Santy is going off.
Oh my God. Held that ground pound all the way down. The confidence showing, but unfortunately was not the correct play there as he gets punished for his trouble. But just look at the slobber knocker of a set we have going on in center stage right now.
Man, red team really starting to run away with this one. The coordination between Simba and Santy just coming out.
Here we go. I like that neutral sig coming out from Wing Shell. Really taking to the skies here. Trying to hunt down Santy. I was expecting him to try to dash through. That's why I went for the X-Pivot neutral light there, but did not quite find the read.
Man, Simba was getting bounced around, but a little bit of revenge with that ground pound. Knocking out Pier. They've got the edge guard onto Wing Shell. Oh no! A little too deep on that slide kick. Had to go for the recovery. Unfortunately, kept Wing Shell alive.
Wing Shell has a chance here to really do something. There goes a member of Team Red there. Simba on the revival platform here as they're trying to get something, but that will be it.
3 stocks to 1. Massive advantage for the red team. Pier needs to be incredibly careful. He is unarmed. He spent it on that weapon throw. Oh, just chasing in, fighting unarmed. Now he's over on the sword. A little bit quicker attacks, higher mobility. I agree with this in the 2v1.
And I love that dash jump, immediate fast fall to kind of bait out the movement from here.
Team combo. What have we got? Oh no, a little too close. Still, the damage was done into the red signature to close it out.
You know, a little bittersweet. Was kind of curious what was on the plate for tonight, but
yeah.
You know, we always got more because we still got more games in the set. But
I mean, that's 1-1. It is all best of 5 action here in top 8.
Here we go. Game number 3. And I mean, pretty much every game I feel like we've run into at this point. Have we had one that didn't go to game 5 with you and me on the mic?
Man, everybody has just been pushing it to the
They're
distance.
gunning for it. Here we go, man. That's how you know that the gap has been closed. Quick start. I like the attempt for the D-Light here. Simba pushing in, trying to force members of the blue team off stage here as Santy gets caught in the middle. Beautiful conversion. You know, quickly get in, get out. Don't keep it going for too long where the other member can interrupt you, but still get your quick hits in. Especially that move as well, I think recently got buffed, right? It's a little bit faster on the come up and the swing.
Yeah.
There you go.
So now what we're going to be looking for, I mean, the main tale is going to be, can the blue team disrupt the rhythm of the red? Simba and Santy last game, I mean, they just had an absolutely commanding performance. Right now, just continuing it. Double uppercut, taking out Pier. Wing Shell almost getting taken out as well.
Your Wing Shell coming down with the ground pound with the John Cena ladder in hand, but it is not enough to find the KO. Just barely, though, looking for that D-Light. Wants to recover.
Double rotation, pressure onto Wing Shell.
Okay, weapon tosses all around.
Oh, everyone just firing back and forth. The sword keeps swinging.
You can see the amount of aggression from Simba, but it looks like Pier was actually able to sneak one in on a Santy and find a KO with that down sig. A lot of base force on that one.
Will be enough to stop their momentum, though. Simba still healthy on the third. He's got another chance to make it back to stage, saving his recovery. Oh, and they're hitting Pier. Man, he might have gotten knocked out if that recovery didn't send Pier up. His dodge was spent, so many of his other options as well.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing here. It's slowly starting to whittle down. Finally, the stock. I mean, that was the first stock, though, for Simba. And it was in the deep red, a recovery at the top of the screen. At that point, it doesn't really matter whether it was toward the lower end or not. Just had so much damage racked up that it probably would have KO'd anyway. And there's another recovery KO off the top as well.
Just reversing that ground pound, and that's all it took.
Wow.
Wing Shell catching him right before he touched the wall and reset all his jumps.
So here we go. Once again, the recovery not going to connect there. Tries to go for the ground pound. Can't find that either. Ooh. Oh, I like the patience there, but it looks like Santy actually picking an aggressive option out of Hitstun there, retaliating with that dodge into the side leg. Uh-oh. Nice weapon toss.
A little bit of safety, but Wing Shell barreling right through with that Gauntlet's ground pound.
Ooh, riding the wall there, Pier unable to find the ground pound, but no recovery on a Santy, and that beautifully spaced side sig into the D-like ground pound.
That coverage was beautiful. Force out the dodge with the weapon toss, and then cover the wall with the ground pound, reverse down light.
Now, Pier needs to be so careful here. So much damage racked up. Clearly the most sickly person on the screen by far. No one else even comes close in terms of damage, but somehow hanging in there, used to dodge all these attacks, bounces off the stage, but still hanging in there, but a side light recovery will finally do it.
Man, Santy's Val has just been absolutely integral to this entire set.
Uh-oh. No dodge. Manages to weave through. Manages to find another one as well. Hold on, Wing Shell. You got it in you. It's a start.
He's got to weave around. He's got the speed to do it. Val, high speed, but I mean, he's up against a team of two of the highest speed characters in the game. Another Val and Hattori. Dives under. Does he have the recovery? No, it was already spent. Simba and Santy going up 2-1 in the set.
Okay. Here we go. You can see right there, Wing Shell with the CEO Dreamland banner, which, by the way, coming up in, what, 2 weeks now?
Let them know.
You have to make sure it's going to be the first LAN of the year. It's going to be crazy. Make sure you take a look. Just look up CEO Dreamland on Google. You'll find it. It'll be a good time. But with that said, man, that game, it was kind of tough toward the end. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. But now it is going to be up to Pier and Wing Shell to try and figure this out. Yeah. What is the adjustment? How are they going to bring this one back?
Well, so the tough thing, I think, is for Wing Shell, when you're going up against the spear, right, and you have the gauntlets in hand, you're trying to go for these side legs, you're trying to go for these down airs, and the spear D-Light does such an amazing job of being an anti-air that if you, let's say you whiff it, or you even don't space it quite correctly, it'll just scoop you out and give you a free air and potentially even more from that position. So it's really going to be up to Wing Shell to make sure that maybe that's the matchup he doesn't want to play against. You know, I mean, Hattori's the only one on that team who has the ability to have that spear in hand. Maybe go for the other character at that time.
Yeah, well, this map should play out pretty well. Oh my gosh, a ton of damage. Oh, Wing Shell, he identified that they escaped. He wasn't going to be able to catch him in that combo, so he had to just charge it, give Pier a chance to escape any potential team damage.
Definitely not a bad play at all there. They got so much damage anyway. That quick conversion. It's like, all right.
I mean, just multiply it all by 2. He caught them both.
Take what you can get, you know? Ooh. Take what you can get. Wing Shell making it back to the stage. Oh, hold on. We might have a quick turnaround here. Another ground pound. You know what Gauntlets can do off the stage here. But the blue team's just going to wait on the side here. Try to go for a little bit of ledge trapping. Will not find it, though, as it looks like red team finally regains a little bit of a semblance of footing as Simba might be able to pick up this weapon. No, Wing Shell snatches it in the nick of time. Oh, that was quick.
Simba rotating over, tried to go for the save, wasn't able to get it. Santy falling down, the first one to lose a stock this match.
Go Simba right back onto the stage, needs a weapon. Find it though. Looks like he might. There we go. Finds a sword. The neutral sig coming out from Wing Shell. Gonna get the D-Light Sayer. Hits his teammate as well as his opponent, but it's definitely worth it here. That weapon toss from the teammate though does not matter because the D-Light Sayer from Santy will be enough.
I absolutely love that signature.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite in the game just because it's such a solid anti-air, because that light beam travels out before she actually does, so it's got a ton of priority.
And especially you do that near a wall when you're trying to recover or something like that, you get a little bit of a slide.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
Ooh, went for the team combo, got interrupted. Smart play by Pier, hanging around the outside just to deny any runaway that Simba and Santy can get as far as damage.
This is kind of what I like to see here. Ooh, wow, I love that conversion, actually, from Santy. Just going for the neutral air and then going for the grab to cancel, immediate neutral light to go for a little bit of extra damage. Oh, man, that Sarah was this close to connecting, but because the spacing was not perfect, Santy finds himself in the blast zone.
Simba getting sent wide. Oh, but Santy with a little bit of relief. And again, Simba returning the favor with a neutral signature.
Okay. Recovery. You can see that Simba is trying to KO Wingshell so badly right here. Trying to keep him in the corner. Trying to pressure him to picking a bad option. But Wingshell is ever so patient. Bides his time and makes it back to stage. That's a punish.
Uh-oh. Simba going for that signature. Wow. Santy just getting rocketed back and forth. Wingshell getting rocketed out. It's now 3 stocks apiece, but Santy on the back foot and now completely gone.
Ooh. There we go. Simba has a tall tail ahead of him. Pier with 2 stocks, Wingshell with 1 fresh stock, clean out the dryer. What is going to be the answer from Simba here?
I mean, it's basically got to be he goes after who's willing to stay in front with him, right? Because, yeah, Pier is the one damaged. If he takes him out, it's going to be an easier task, and then he gets a momentary power play. But the thing is, Pier has often been playing kind of that back foot role. He plays the background support with a little bit of extra damage that Bodvar can do.
Just like that, man. Simba in the orange. It's not going to be a punish. Almost is, though. The Sarah forcing Simba to the corner once again. Pier immediate with the turnaround neutral light, trying to secure the KO.
Ooh.
That's going to be it.
Momentary power play. Simba's got the 1v1. Oh, but Wingshell with the ground pound, keeping them alive in the set, tying it up 2-2.
Here we go. Another game 5. We're going to see how this ends up playing out because, man, looks like all the competitors today have brought their absolute best, trying to stretch as far as they can go, and I'll give it to them. They're going as far as they can possibly take it before they get set out of this bracket here. We're going to see what the stage is going to be for game 5. Looks like it's going to be Great Hall.
Ooh, okay. Okay, significant change of pace here. We've got a tri-platform loadout. You've got the one up top, the 2 out on the sides. They hang over the edge so that way you can drop down, toss some weapons from them. Ton of different options.
Yeah, and the top platform is also so wide, you know, it almost mirrors the base platform.
Yeah.
You kind of have, if you want to disengage for a little bit while you're waiting for your teammate to come back, you can kind of run away to that top platform, play the platform game a little bit, and then give yourself enough space and time to recuperate.
Looks like Wingshell needs some of that time right now. He was getting juggled up by Simba.
There we go. Nice conversion. There we go to the neutral signature. Talk about efficient TWK.
That's what I'm talking about. As soon as you see them get into the red, start bringing out those heavy hitting attacks.
Go again. Ooh, oh, does not get sent far enough to actually get carried into the Hadoken all the way to the side. Little blast.
I respect the attempt.
Okay, then we'll play it off stage again. Wingshell looking good. Falls off the stage with that sliding neutral light and manages to find another one. And I love watching the way that teams can control center stage. That's how they set up for these devastating team combos. You have one person on the other side, someone on the other side, and then they have a little sandwich set up. And it's like, what condiments we're going to put on.
Yo, there's going to be a ton of sword neutral airs from Simba, sending him up. Wingshell blasted wide left. Finds his way back to stage. Unfortunately, no weapon. Unarmed for a little bit.
Ooh. And there
Yo,
we go.
Santy, again, that neutral signature doing work.
And I feel like we're seeing neutral sig used a lot, not even just from Santy, but kind of on both ends. It seems like the nature of the stage, having that top platform, is causing people to want to jump a whole lot more.
Yep.
And it looks like they both teams caught on to that. So you've seen, you know, Bodvar neutral sig, we've seen Val neutral sig, we've seen kind of pretty much everything because they're expecting the jump now.
Now it's Wingshell, the only one left with 3 stocks. Stock tank for his team. Uh-oh. A little bit of dangerous trade. Santy and Simba giving a little bit of relief to each other. Oh, gripped and thrown down before he could touch the wall. And the neutral air was just enough to do it on its own. 2 stocks all around.
Okay. And we're going to see, I mean, Santy is doing a pretty good job here. Simba, on the other hand, is also doing well, but has a lot of damage racked up on a pretty low defense legend here. You can see the way they're maneuvering around this top platform. It's so hard to get a handle on to where they're going to be, especially if you're dash canceling on these platforms. But even with that, we're seeing Wingshell able to find where Simba's going to be. Ooh, that's a start. Nice.
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. Take all that extra damage you can.
see the recovery toward the top side of the stage there. He's trying to see if he can get a quick KO near the kill box, but he's unable to find it. Nice poke, Pogo.
Ooh, forces out the dodge. Wing Shell getting back up onto stage. It's been a lot of swords and gauntlets. Simba getting knocked out by the hammer, though. The one large weapon possible here.
Wow, just comes back down with the haymaker. You never see it coming. Simba has a mean right hook. And now we have ourselves once again in a tie scenario. Wing Shell a little bit more damage, though, than Santy is, so they're going to have to play very immaculately here.
Ooh, so much coverage from the blue team. But, oh, answered in kind. Look at all the damage they just got onto Pier.
We even saw Santy bait out the dodge there, but was unable to find the KO securing punish. And now this could be a good opportunity for Pier to potentially get a KO. No, looks like Santy is able to slip through.
Pier taking the front line while Wing Shell stabilizes onto the back foot. Wing Shell still looking for a weapon. Finally picks it up. There's the gauntlets, fighting his way through, but gets bounced back out to the side. Pier having to juggle his way between both of the red teammates, but Wing Shell getting knocked out while he was left alone.
Okay, and this worked out for Pier while Wing Shell was KO'd, was able to actually get a few hits and just run away and recuperate. Didn't have a chance for a 2v1 team combo to occur during that downtime, and Wing Shell able to find the finishing blow with that Sarah as well. It's coming down to the wire. Every person has one stock left. As I say that, looks like Simba loses the final stock, and we have Pier and Wing Shell in a 2v1 against Santy.
All right, Pier is the main target here. He is into the red. But team combo. Oh! Just a little off target, and Santy escapes. He's got another shot.
He's like, all right, Pier, come here, man. I promise I'm not going to hurt you.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
I promise, man. My eyes aren't burning red for no reason. We'll see if we're able to finagle it. Trying to get closer, but Wing Shell playing a perfect lineman here.
Yeah, not allowing Santy to get by him at all. And every time that he does, look at that. Pier just rotating again into the support role.
Dipping out, no punish there. Didn't want to go ahead and potentially put himself in a bad spot. Nice catch!
Oh my gosh, into the ground pound. Santy still alive, but a little rattled.
Oof. And you can actually see Santy pretty much, going almost exclusively for moves that are very hard to punish even when they land. Neutral light, it's quick.
There's the one. He got himself the 1v1. He's back in it. Santy has a shot. And now he has Wing Shell unarmed. Massive turnaround here for the red team. Off the platform. Another recovery, not yet enough. Great Hall has such a tall ceiling to accommodate for those high platforms.
Now Wing Shell, you got to be careful here. Santy's going to...
Yo! Santy clutching it out through the 2v1. Man, oh man, 3-2 for the set. They're going to be moving on. I cannot believe it.
You see, this is the tricky part, because in a scenario like this, I didn't actually expect that Santy was going to go for the dash delay. I thought he was going to go for the dash side sig off the stage, because it would cover that same option, but it's just infinitely less harder to punish. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
He picked the smarter option by a mile, but it just, that has to sting for Wing Shell. Game 5, you have the damage lead. You had a 2v1 set up.
You had that amazing read with the gauntlet neutral signature.
To read, and you're in a position to win.